Okay, the home faces south. Excuse me. Start over again. The home faces east. We're at the northwest corner. We're at the back porch is where we're starting. And like most of these videos, I try to go counterclockwise. So that'll kind of explain that. It's a nice brick home. Observations of this door are going to be limited because I do not have a key to this lock. I was only supplied with a key to this lock. This is GFCI, and it is. There should be a little notice posted on there so that you know that it's GFCI protected. If you're going to run gas, there's a gas port there. If you're going to run gas back here, check with the grill manufacturer to see if it's okay to run your barbecue grill underneath an enclosed patio like this. It might be. I don't know. I'd be tempted to do it. We might want to check. This is the back exterior Bib Faucet. So we got some soaker hoses installed and a permanent application around the home. That's kind of a neat thing. We got double pane vinyl frame windows. And these windows are engineered. They're built so that they shed water away from the structure. And that's why we have these weep holes. Now, we should have weir traps. See this weir trap right here? We should have weir traps on our weep holes. We're missing some of our weirs. So far, we're missing 2. 1, 2. We're going to be missing some more. I've seen some more. They're cheap. They're inexpensive. You can get a whole bag of them for $12. Something like that. I think I saw them on eBay one time when I was researching them for an inspection report. They're important in that the wind, if these are open like this, if the wind blows hard enough in the right direction, in the right conditions, then it'll play like a flute. Doesn't have to. I've only heard it once or twice, but that phenomenon can happen with these open weirs, these open weeps. Sans weirs. Okay, this is your fireplace cap. Alright, they all have this channel on top of them. It keeps the water from going down into your chimney. Missing another one. Missing another one. Okay, keep it up. Rain gutters are supposed to divert the water about 3 feet away from the structure. Now, none of these are doing it, but this one would be difficult because this is where we're walking. This is the gate to the backyard. So the proper solution to this would be to take the rain gutter downspout below grade and over to the surface drain over here. I'm not sure what this guy is. It resembles a pest control. Okay, but he's open like a sewer control, like a drain, like an underground drain. It might have something to do with the lawn sprinkler system. We haven't run that yet, but we're going to. Again, brick. Walls look very nice. I'm not seeing much in the way of movement, if any, to be honest. Okay, and that's a good thing. These are weep holes around the foundation perimeter. Those are supposed to be there. Brick is a very good product. Okay, it's fireproof. This home can burn down and you can reuse these bricks. It's a great insulator for, both heat and sound. So it's a nice quiet house, but it's very porous. And so we have these weep holes because water from your lawn sprinkler system, from the rain, water will go through the mortar. It'll go right through it. Now, you won't see water coming out of these weeps very often. You will if you have an event. Most of the time it's vapor, but you have those. This is called a control joint. Some people call them expansion joints. Call it what you will, but we're in North Texas. And this is a lot of brick. And there will be some movement. You will experience some movement. Most of the time it's typical, ordinary, seasonal. But we're planning for it. So this control joint takes the brunt of that. Like I said, so like the lines in the streets. When you're driving down the street, they knew when they laid the cement, when they laid the concrete for that it is going to move. And so they put the lines in the street to kind of control that. And that's what this is. When you see these holes, these circles, around your perimeter, okay, that shows you that there were cables installed in the foundation when the home was built. This is a post-tension cable slab, okay? They make a couple different types. I don't know which type this is. I do not know if there's piers installed underneath it, but it is a post-tension cable. It's very strong. That cable is tight. It makes your foundation, I'm just identifying this. I'm identifying that. I'm identifying these. Okay? So these are good things for you to have. Coming on along, anytime you have a lintel, that's these metal things right here. Okay, they're supporting the brickwork. If you're not supporting brickwork, you don't need a lintel. But if you've got brickwork, you want to hold the bricks up. Just like this drainage plane, the foundation perimeter, it's supporting the brickwork. This lintel is doing the same thing. So it modifies the drainage plane. So we put another weep. We put some weeps. Anywhere you see a lintel over a fenestration, then you're supposed to have weeps, and you do have those. I mean, that's a good thing. Missing another. Okay, 5 so far. Keeping on going. We got a video for the condensing unit. We got a video for the electrical. I think the water meter, gas meter is mentioned twice in here. These are surface drains. Actually, I take that back. These are French drains, which is even better. You might want to put a little bleach in there every once in a while for mosquitoes or something like that. But we got a French drain. This one over here, see, it's smaller. This is a surface drain. Okay. Coming along here, the larger ones, they're French because they can absorb the water runoff and then disperse it, more casual. Too close. We talked about that. Okay. We have a lintel. We have weep holes. This rain gutter is going this direction. It needs to be going that direction. It's going to be holding water. From the roof videos, we know that this whole rain gutter, all the way down to the corner, is holding water. We know that. Coming on along here, coming to the front portico. Okay, if we look up here at the rain gutter, and you see that little dog ear right there? Okay, it's called kick-out flashing. So when the water comes down, it kicks it out into the rain gutter, and it doesn't run down the wall. And over here, we don't have kick-out flashing. I know it's a little bitty spot. I know it's very small. I know that they put the little diverter up there. But more than the diverter, there should be a kick-out behind there. Now, I took my camera pole, and you've probably already seen this if you study the boring silent movie. If there's a kick-out behind there, then I'll change what I'm saying. Where do termites live? In the ground. What do they eat? Dead wood. What's wood mulch? Dead wood on the ground next to your house. Wood mulch should not be underneath the drip line of your home. I get it, it's attractive. My wife has it around my house. I don't say anything to her. That's what she wants to do. But just know that this is a conducive condition to wood-destroying insects, termites. Of course, the fence touching the house is a conducive condition to termites. And plumbing is a conducive condition to termites. So all these things are conducive. We want plumbing. We just do. We want a fence. And some of us want dead wood on the ground next to our house. I get that. Coming on along, we have a weep hole over here because we have a lintel. Not much of one, but we got one. Over this arch, there's no lintel. So even though the drainage plan has been modified somewhat, there is no solution. No solution, no problem. Tree shouldn't be closer than 25 feet to the structure. I know it's small, I know it's decorative, and you may not be able to do anything about that tree. Everybody has a tree. You don't have that much yard. You have a homeowners association. I'm assuming that you have a homeowners association. They may require one tree in the middle of your yard. They might. So I'm just letting you know the physical properties. Trees should be watched, should be monitored. There's different ways to regulate that. After it becomes of a certain size, you may install a root barrier, those kinds of things. This electric receptacle outlet right here, it works. The light switch, one of the light switch inside the front door controls it, so it could be like for Christmas lights. But this receptacle outlet is not GFCI protected. It does not have GFCI protection, and it should. It was probably added, you know, it probably wasn't in the original floor plan, so they used a different circuit. It still should be GFCI protected. Rain gutter's too close to the house. Going along, can I see? Missing one, missing two. I can't tell, but I'll look at this when I get home. It's missing one. So missing at least three here, or more. Coming on along. This is another control joint. This is the kitchen bathroom vent fan. Coming along, this is the breakfast area.